Welcome back, everybody. It's DreadBC with a new spin on an old deck meant to cast 20 green spells and at the same time cast a bunch of creature spells. I have re-rolled both of these to try and get to a 750 gold and have gotten this both times, 500, and this is what we've landed on. So, what we're going to play is not Omnibus, and we're not going to practice. We're going to play Gruulves. Made a little change. Amped it up to 4 Druids of the Cowl to make sure that we have the 12 mana dorks. I'm sorry, well, technically 14 if you count Marwyn. But 4 Llanowars, 4 Druids, 4 Incubation Druids. And the reason being, we are trying to go Rhythm of the Wild and using Rhythm of the Wild to put counters on the Incubation Druid to give it the +3. And to get in there with as many elves as the +3, to give it the ability to tap for mana, and then just try and play our hand out, get as many elves out there, attack, get them low, and then maybe Banefire for splendiferous amounts to end the game. A good way to end it against control, which usually tends to be the harder matchups, the ones that have the ways to kill lots of creatures with one card. They end up getting a lot of value from you, but we also have the alternative win condition of Ghalta and another one against control, Domri. They have to deal with it because eventually he's just going to start creating 4/4s that they have to mess with each turn, which are not terribly scary one at a time, but it's the beginning of each end step. So by the time it comes back around to your turn, you have 8 power, then 12, 16, and so on and so forth. So that's sort of our thing. It's a very linear strategy. Turn land sideways to play creatures, turn creatures sideways to play creatures, use Beast Whisperers, Vanquisher's Banners to refill your hand and draw maybe more than you cast, and then go face, and then Banefire. Not sure how great this is going to work out, but given the success we've had with Gruulves before without the Banefire, I'm guessing this little smidgen of extra reach that we put in there is going to be just fine. Not to mention, if we're racing, this can help us race. It is spot removal if we need it. We are playing against True Vengeance, misspelled. Slow hand, but I'm actually going to keep it. I'd like to draw a forest depending on what they play. I have nothing on turn 1, obviously, so we're going to at least not shock this land. If we don't draw a forest, I think I'm going to play the, let's see. Let's play the Druid of the Cowl. If they're playing Godless Shrines, they may have Moment of Craving. This survives Moment of Craving. We need to draw land. That's not a land, but that's alright. We'll get the Incubation Druid out there. Hopefully he'll only kill one of them. I have a feeling one's going to die. Probably the Druid. Or the Incubation Druid. Yeah. See, that's exactly what I saw coming, was the -2/-2. Okay, well. Let's play the Steel Leaf. A much bigger target. Missing these land drops is going to be very painful for us very soon. Here comes the Mortify, yeah. Land. Land. No lands. Okay, well. Let's try this again. This is ridiculous to be so short on lands, but, you know, when you're playing 20 lands, you don't expect to draw them every turn, I guess. Our Esper friend has finally got all of his colors. Alright. Finally got that 4th land just in time for a Wrath. I'm predicting it. Okay, he's playing mono removal deck. Yeah, remove this, fucker. Acuity. Okay, he's going to be drawing into a Wrath as soon as possible. So what we're going to do is start refilling the hand. Nicely done. Alright, Gotta watch out for this life gain he's got going here. Do we have a thought erasure coming at us finally? Well, just gonna kill another Beast Whisperer. Alright. Well, Wally's tapped out. And this deck taps out a lot, as it turns out. We're going to... Do we get in for 6? Or do we... Yeah, let's start doing this number. Make him absolutely have to kill this. And then attack for 3. It's not a lot of pressure yet, but these right here are going to be the bane of his existence. You've got 4 Wraths, and I've got a ton of ways to refill my hand. Well, I guess technically you could have 8 Wraths, but I don't think that deck runs too many Cleansing Clarions. Alright. Sure. Let's start by doing this so we don't draw one. Take the action. Pow. I think I'll just play the Marwyn. Oh man, Ghalta. Get him, boy. Alright, show me your Wrath. Okay, he's digging for a Wrath again. Because we're still looking at lethal unless he gains 2 life. Or Wraths. Chemisters. Oh, that's going to be game, I believe. Yep. Game it was. The missing land drops early was a problem, but constantly having your hand refilled is a good way to make a comeback, especially if they don't Wrath. That's the one thing Esper is good at, is clearing the board. As we saw, he was target removing everything for a few turns, and then just sort of started to fizzle. Set R&D. Another hand, obviously, but on the play I think we can do okay with this. I'm going to lead off with the Druid of the Cowl again, because at least this time we have Steel Leaf to back it up in case it dies. Oh good, and Steel Leaf is fantastic against mono blue, in which case I'm just going to play the Incubation Druid because they don't have straight burn. In before Mountain Shock. No Mountain Shock. I like it. This is going to be the matchup where that Banefire does work. I'm going to bounce it to my hand. Okay. I'm going to hold up counter spells here, so I'm just going to play the Druid of the Cowl here, hope they counter it. Yeah, pass. And then next turn we can adapt. Merfolk Trickster. Oh no! He got us. It resolves. Alright. Show me that fantastic, curious obsession that you always have. I'm actually surprised we didn't see it sooner. Alright, 2 Ghaltas, huh? Well, let's do this. And we'll just pass turn there. He's constantly leaving open mana. I don't want to just throw my Steel Leaf Champion away. So with this, I'll be able to cast Ghalta 2 turns in a row. Or at least get the Druid bounced back to my hand. We'll see what happens. It looks like he's targeting it with something. Okay, he's gaining control. Yeah. He's been waiting on doing that for a while, but that's fine. It is time for the Steel Leaf Champion. And another Incubation Druid. The point to beating... or the way you beat mono blue is apply Rots of Pressure. That is not going to adapt this turn. Paramander, sure. You can adapt one too, with all that extra mana. But you're going to take 5 in the face if you do. Domri leaves us with a pretty good choice here. Do we kill the Storm Tamer, stop the draw? Do we play Ghalta into Counterspell, let him adapt and hit us for buttloads next turn? Hell with it. We probably lost this game. That stealing the Incubation Druid was pretty much all it took. Yeah, we'll attack. I mean, if you want to double block, I'll take out 2 things. Except you can only block with 1 creature. Pow. Oh. He adapts, attacks for lethal. No worries. Mono blue sucks. Main deck Entrancing Melody. Can't really play around that too much. That was practically a turn 2 Curious Obsession. I'm pretty sure he held on to it just in case of a combat trick of some kind. Yeah. That, stealing our 3 mana guy was pretty brutal. Lai Ryu. No, that's a bad hand. This is a better hand, but not fantastic, but I'm still keeping it. Oh, too early. Is it? Is it too early? No. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to keep him on top, actually. That might be a mistake. That might be greedy, but I'm okay with that. Okay, shocking the elf. Always shock the elf. And now we wish we had that land instead. Shock the elf. No shock on the elf, okay. And we have just indicated that we are very much reliant on our Llanowar Elves. Yeah, I'm scooping this one up. No lands on this many turns in. He's got value cards coming out the wahoo. It's over. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Alright, let's go again. Playing against some weird main decks. Fiery Cannonade main deck. Oh no, you know that's that Temur Reclamation deck. We weren't gonna beat that shit. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, or maybe turn 2, turn 3 if we draw land. That produces red mana. Ugh. Oh, that's even better. Whoops. Let me turn that off right quick. Alright, looks like we're playing against some vampires. I think it's probably important to go ahead and start getting... yeah, let's get him down. Just, you know, before we lose him and can't do anything without land. Alright. Less awesome. Seal away. No seal away. Okay, well that's nice. Alright. That's fine, I suppose. Adapt, please. Why did you fucking tap him to fucking adapt, you fucking... Oh, God. That's not an error in gameplay. That's an error. Or that's not an error on my part. That's an error in the game. It should tap the Llanowar Elves so that motherfucking can tap for 3. I could play the Growth Chamber Guardian and win more than I just did. We completed our quest, but that was way too fast. It was only 15 minutes. Let's keep going. Yeah, I knew it'd be fast. Playing super quick green spells. We've only had one actually really good game, and that was that first one. Alright, got our colors. Got a Rhythm of the Wild. I like it. Stomping Grounds. Enter tap, please. Could shock on turn 1 for dominance, but I don't see the purpose. White weenies. Hooray. Well, right on schedule. Play this guy. Stops the 1/1 from attacking. Probably play Rhythm next turn. Incubation Druid. Alright. Sprint it is. Got a pretty good draw going on over there. Alright, let's play Rhythm. And then we'll play the Elf. We'll give him the 1/1 counter since tapping this turn won't actually net anything. Does he want to flip Legion's Landing this turn? Or does he just have a Banalish Marshal? Yep. Sounds good. Okay. Let's block there, save ourselves as much damage as humanly possible. Alright. Tap 2, play the Druid, tap 3, play the Steel Leaf, take 3, 6, or take 3, 5 next turn, at least. Maybe more, depending on what he plays. He might have the Unbreakable something, Unbreakable Formation. Let's do this. Give it the 1/1 counter instead. And pass the turn. I could kill that. I'll probably do it next turn. I want to have as much mana as possible for next turn, though. The 1/3 does still block the 2/2 well. Actually, 2 1/3s can block that 2/2 and just kill it. Attack him with a 3/2, huh? Okay. Yeah, well, no blocks. I'll take 3. Landon War Leader. Yeah, that's going to have to die. D-I, die. It's a 5/5. Okay. So. 5. Counter it. I dare you. Unfortunate, but no attacks. They just have so much better creatures right now. We really need one of our draw spells. And by that, one of our draw creatures, I mean. Okay, sure. Block 2. Take 6. Go to 12. Or go to 6. But then this turn, we get to play out 2 Steel Leaves. Probably still die. Give it the +1/+1. No reason to try and even haste this one in there. Give it the +1/+1. No attacks. It sucks that this is not a 3/5 right now, but it doesn't suck that it cost us no mana to give it that. Alright. All he's really got to do is attack twice, and we lose. Unless we draw another way to kill that aspirant. Okay. Sure. I'll do that then. We will go ahead and kill the lifelinker. Oh, they all have lifelink, don't they? Balls. Oh well. Unbreakable formation. Oh, no, that was lethal anyway. Never mind. I wasn't even thinking about it. That's right, because it gives the +1/+1 to the tiger, or to the lions that come in too. Oh well. Yeah, if we don't get our draw engine going, which we only have one game so far, it's real hard to pull through. This is better. I like it if we draw one land. Opponent goes first. That gives us an extra excuse me. Gives us an extra chance to draw a land or even a Llanowar Elf. I think ideal 2 top decks would be Llanowar Elf this turn. No Llanowar. And I was going to say land the turn after. Thought Erasure. Bye-bye Beastie Boy, I'm sure. We are playing Grixis. I know it's hard to pick the best one, but it's the Beastie Boy. Well, actually, Steel Leaf Champion is not a bad choice either. Because that one's going to be coming down in 2 turns instead of 3. Well, actually, Beast Whisperer will too. Wow, he took Steel Leaf. Okay. Let's hope he doesn't follow it up with yet another one next turn. Alright, let's just remember everything to the right of the forest he doesn't know about. Druid. At least it applies a little bit of pressure. He's on a 20-turn clock now. You better watch out. We are coming for you. Thought Erasure, number 2? No, no Thought Erasure. Okay. Alright, let's get out a kill spell. I do want to get her on the board. Bzzzt. He's looking at her. He looks away, grabs a card. If she gets highlighted again, I bet she's dead. Nikki B? That's not fun. Well, in that case... Dumbass game, I swear to God. We'll play this. Make her get a little bit bigger. And let's put the Druid, or the Growth Chamber Guardian on the field here. This should pressure him pretty hard. Unless he's got a Ritual of Soot, in which case I am fucked. Beast Whisperer down finally. Really? Odd. Well, I guess. Play Beastie Boy number 2. No counterspell. Interesting. And... Damn. 3, 4... Yeah, there's no way to really do this better. It resolves. Yeah, man, I'm drawing 2 cards per turn now. I hope you realize this. Or 2 cards per creature cast. And that Marwyn is going to be quite a hoss. Opponent in the tank on these triggers. Not quite sure if he wants to counter the triggers with a stifle he snuck in from Magic Online. Or if he realizes that not having Kaya's Wrath is just an issue. Or maybe he had that Ritual of Soot and just didn't use it. Either way, it looks like we might just have free reign to play out stuff and attack in. I don't know if he'll even be able to go to blockers. Alright, well that's good news. Yeah, resolve. Resolve, please. And looky there. Resolve, please. I think we go ahead and play out Ghalta then. We are safe from the rituals for sure. And I don't really want to attack into Nicol Bolas. Let's see if the opponent quit, lost connection, something like that. I'm not sure. All I know is that turn was explosive. He was there. I know he was there. I saw him looking at cards, highlighting his hand. God, Marwyn is fun. I think I might actually build a commander deck around her. Just get a whole buttload of elves out there. That would be a lot of fun. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield. Well, it would be mono green. I've got like 2 mono green EDH decks. Look at this. She goes into battle with a baby. She's like, you know what? Screw this. I'm a damn archer. No one's going to even get close to me. I think this is going to be game then. Yeah. Let's see. Rhythm. Wait, do I really have to let this thing wind down? This... I don't know what our opponent was doing over there. I'd love to have my own thought erasure on him, just to see what was going on in his head. Maybe he's just holding 5 lands and has a Nicol Bolas in play. He was really hoping to flip it and deal 10 damage to Ghalta. Or maybe put an Incubation Druid into play under his control. Yep. Well, a somewhat unexciting conclusion, but we got to see the power of the deck at least. And I feel like that was pretty good. So, it'll be a short video as it turns out. 28 minutes including the quick deck tech at the beginning. But that was the list I was running, right y'all? Looking back, I don't know if Domri is necessary. I like him, like I said, versus control because he can help refill your hand. But I'm actually tempted to take out a Domri, or take out both Domris, and add in maybe a 3rd Banefire and another land, because missing land drops was a problem. Or we can go back up to the 3rd Marwyn. We could just drop red altogether and go back to mono green Elfball. There's a lot of ways that this could go. Other things worth note. This card. Come on, highlight. There we go. Collision Colossus is a fantastic card for 2 reasons. One, for 2 mana you get 4 power on, or I'm sorry, for 2 mana you get +4/+2 and trample on a creature, which allows you to save yourself in a situation where a creature was going to die to something that it shouldn't, that sort of thing. It also can kill problematic flyers, which is, you know, always a lot of fun. But then also, if you'll notice, that Colossus has is similar to the Crawl Harpooner. You pay 2, but you get 4 power, which increases your ability, well, decreases Ghalta's cost. So, that's another fine option, but of course, fewer spells is usually better. I don't have the 3rd Vanquishers. No, I didn't think so. Let's see. I know I have 3 Marwyn. I don't think I picked up the 4th. No. do have the 2 Clancallers. 4 Clancallers would be great. Maybe if you want to take out Domris and just throw in the Clancallers, that would probably be worth it too. I don't know that Rhythm of the Wild is really all that necessary. It does make an Incubation Druid really damn good though, but it does take some work to get set up. I almost was tempted to play Rhythm of the Wild the turn before I played Ghalta, but I had the mana to play him, and I figured I might as well, because if all they're sitting on is a Ritual of Soot, that was going to be game, set, and match anyway. But yeah, that's the deck. That's how I chose to run it. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment with any suggestions, questions, comments, or concerns. If you decide to run the deck, let me know what you think. Good luck to you, and I will see you next time.